This is a new kind of drone. It's a flying wing, and it's a drone that flies very fast.
It's quite light. It's like maybe 3 or 4 kilograms, something like that.
Yes, but it's like a bird, like a chicken.
So there's a camera at the front, if you can see it.
Yes.
Let's see.
So it has a camera in the front, and
at the back you can see the propulsion engine.
A propeller.
How do you make it fly? You just throw it in the air?
Yes, it's a drone. It's fully automated. So you throw it like a frisbee, and it will take off, and will go up to 50 meters, and start to turn on the sky.
Cool.
And then you take your controller, and you fly it. But you know, this is a flying wing. It's extremely difficult to pilot in real. But due to the autopilot and the technology, the sensors, it flies by itself. Even if there is a lot of wind, so you just pilot it like a video game.
Oh, wow. So in case you didn't notice, I'm here with Henri Seydoux from Parrot, because we kept talking about this. But so you've been making drones for a while now.
I started to work on drones 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I launched my first drone here at CES in 2010, so it's now 6 years ago. And frankly speaking, when I start to do the first drone, I did not imagine how far this product and this new industry will be 6 years after. And I believe that in 6 years from now, it will grow and it will go to very interesting directions.
Yeah. So yesterday I was roaming around with Sarah Lane in the hall at CES, and we noticed a lot of drone companies. It seems like everybody is making drones now. What's your value proposition? Why are you going to win this industry?
So the drone is, you know, in the CES you have new features like 3D TV. You have new products like a GoPro camera, and sometimes you have new industries, so new branches of the industry. And the drone is like this. So the drone is not only a nice, cool thing that fly. It's something that can be applied in a very large domains, including commercial, but also including video games, including leisure, including nearly, you know, robotic toys. And this industry will go very far. So we will win this industry. We will, of course, it's difficult to...
Of course, I'm sure.
To write.
So what's the most popular use cases or most promising, I would say, because drones right now, some people are using it as a toy, others to shoot some footage, video footage. This isn't for that, right?
No, this is really for leisure. This is really to, you know, sometimes you dream that you fly. And this is to do this dream in real. This is really to fly like a bird, to fly fast.
How fast, yeah, can it go?
And you know, to fly close to the ocean, to the mountains, to the ocean. You know, so it's really to get pleasure to fly.
All right. And then there's this other part of the business at Parrot, which is more professional use cases. You've been working with companies who want to use drones for other kind of stuff. Can you tell us a bit more about this?
Yes. So this is also the very interesting part of the drone industry. One of the most promising usage is agriculture. You can fly drones, not this one, but this kind of drone on the fields. And with the special cameras, infrared cameras, red edge cameras, you take pictures of the crops, and making image processing, image analysis, you can see precisely how much the crops is growing. And then you can tell the farmer exactly where he has to put the fertilizer. And after the drone flight, you can save 30% of your fertilizer with exactly the same efficiency. So you save money, but also you make an agriculture which is more green, where you use less fertilizer for the same result. So this is one of the very promising application of drones. But agriculture, the one is data analysis, but you will see more and more in the future, including planting trees.
So they will drop stuff while flying or things like that?
Yes, they will drop seeds, but seeds with fertilizer, especially for the trees, because the trees, the forests are difficult to access on the mountains, and so you don't have roads to plant them. So for planting trees, it's useful. Also, drones are very useful for put products and on the crops, like when you do this by plane today, but tomorrow you will do this by drone. So there are many applications in agriculture. But
pretty neat. So what do you think about the current evolution of legislation in the US about registering your drone and things like that? Is it the right thing to do?
Yes. I mean, the right thing to do is to have a regulation. I'm not. We don't know exactly if the regulation is exactly the good one or not the good one, and we will see. But the good thing to do is, yes, with the regulation, because when I started 6 years ago, my fear was, but maybe what I am doing will be forbidden. Maybe it will be totally, it was empty. The case legally, nobody was. Yeah. And now it's not empty. So this is very important.
So it's better to allow some stuff instead of saying
exactly.
It should be forbidden.
And also, the engineers, we will find solutions, So in fact, if they say, okay, the size of the drone should be this or this, okay, we will do the drone the size that the regulations say.
All right. Between the two of us, you've started a long time ago, Parrot. So I've been looking, I think it was in 1994. What was the hardest part of the long journey at Parrot?
Okay. The beginning is the most difficult. When you start the company, you are not a good businessman. You don't have a lot of capital. You don't understand really well how the industry works. So, frankly speaking, you need a lot of chance. After this period, to be an entrepreneur is really something that, for me, I'm following my dream. I want to be an entrepreneur. I did not know, but since I am a young adult, now my challenge is to make a big company. And it's a new challenge.
Is it harder or easier?
I don't know. I think it's harder. But, I have challenges to do that. I have never done them before. So this is why it's hard, I cannot tell you now the company is around 800 people.
800, wow.
And yes, we're doing 300 and a bit more than 300 million of revenue. But when you see the fantastic companies created in California, with not hundreds but thousands of people, building industries, I don't know how big I will be able to do the company, but I hope and I work for to do a larger company.
Most of the company is based in France now?
Yes, the company is very international.
Yeah.
But the R&D is a teamwork. What we do is working together. So it works like an university campus. You have to be together. You have to go to eat at the at the canteen of the university to talk. So one place to do the thing is very important. But we have also a large office in Shenzhen, where we have Chinese engineers, to make the industrialization, to work with the manufacturers. We have also invest in many drone startups, and most of them are in Switzerland. On the, there is a very nice university called EPFL, École Polytechnique de Lausanne. So we do a lot of software.
So it's quite everywhere now.
Yes.
All right, maybe one last question. How many drones do you have at home?
Myself?
Yeah.
Not many. Not
a
many.
dozen?
No, I have the Parrot drones. And, no, I am a compulsive collector. So my house, there are some rooms that you cannot enter, because they are full of stuff.
All right, you should get working on a drone room then.
So,
Thank you very much,
Henri.
Henri.
Thank you very much.
You can now leave the stage and I'll help you with that.